Hey, all my brothers, all my sisters, all my kings and queens. It's your boy Mduduzi. Back with another video. I got the poncho on one time, you feel me? Today is Tuesday, the 20th of August, 2024. And I thought I should just quickly talk to you all about, as you can see by the title, the art of not taking people seriously. Let's get right into it, man. I ain't trying to make this a long video. Hopefully it won't be. But yeah, not taking people seriously is an art, firstly. Because I feel like, I'm going to speak from my perspective, right? I'm saved, I'm a believer, I'm a kingdom citizen. You're so-called Christian. And I take a lot of things at face value. In my opinion, right, I don't see, or I don't keep a guard up, right, that allows me to be like, nah, don't trust anything people are saying. I take things for what they are. So if you tell me that, you know what, for example, my name is Mduduzi, I wouldn't have any reason to doubt that, right? But like, I've seen that it's an art you have to cultivate, you have to get good at, of not taking people seriously, because I feel like it's the best way to live life, right? And it's also helped me live in peace with all people. So let me explain. I'm someone who I'm serious about myself, right? I'm serious about my health. I'm serious about how clean I am, just the direction I want to go in life. I'm serious about my priorities. Yeah, just moving my life forward, right? And my whole mindset was, because I'm serious, I expected other people to be serious. But people are not serious, right? Especially women. Women can show that trait of, in my opinion, they've got it all together. But when you break things down and you look at it, you're like, y'all also ain't serious. Like, that's funny. But like, yeah, it makes me think and understand why the man is the leader, right? Because as a man, I feel like you develop boundaries, priorities. You get, like, I understand like what's serious in my life right now. Like, that's why I'm shooting this YouTube video. I could be taking a walk, but for me it's like, that brings no value, right? I'm focused on priorities, on hobbies, on activities that bring me ROI, return on investment, if I put it like that, right? But anyways, I'm not here to bash women, or but what I've seen is like, people ain't serious. And my mistake was, I took people serious, right? So if we were so-called friends and you'd say something underhanded, I'm like, nah, this brother or this sister needs to be cut off, right? And to a certain extent, I separated. So what I'm saying is, there are people I believe, you know what, I could have been cut them off. But since I don't take them serious, like, I put them on like a the sideline, right? Okay, like, okay, we're friends, but we're not friends. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is it. This is how it's supposed to be, because people are not serious. Like, lots of people are not saved. So, it makes me think of the Bible verse where Jesus talks about when he sent, I'm not sure if it was the 11 or the 70, people out. And he's like, be careful, y'all are sheep among wolves. And this is what I've seen, like, no cap, like, I am a sheep, but I'm amongst wolves, how people move. So you have to develop the art of not taking people seriously. I want to talk about like a few situations so you understand me. I'm gonna start with this girl, right? There's this girl I met. I was waiting for a taxi. Then she was also there. Then, I talked to her. I was like, because this is going to be awkward. Why not? I started speaking to her. We spoke. And she told me her name. She just told me kind of her background, you feel me? Only to find out today, I found something out, right? And it turns out she might be lying about even her name. She just, in my opinion, right, she put up this whole fake personality. I might be wrong, I might be right, but I believe I'm right. And she put up this whole fake personality, this whole, even like a fake name, and like for what? But I get it. Like for me, in my own understanding, she was trying to present herself a different way to me, right? And maybe for her gain, with what I know now. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now that I know about the situation, it makes me take things to a further level. Like, don't take people seriously. Like, there's another brother, right? I keep texting him, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't reply, right? Before I would have been like, man, F this brother, you know what I'm saying? Of keeping it clean because I don't swear, but F this brother, that's how I'm thinking, right? But now I play it like, man, it doesn't even matter. Because I know brothers are fake, and why I say fake, because you meet them in real life, be like, why weren't you replying? Like, oh, no, I was busy, cap, you know what I'm saying? Another brother, right? I last saw him on the first day of the year, right? So January 1st, we celebrated New Year's together. As I'm saying, it's August the 20th today. It's a Tuesday, right? Other day I was hitting him up on some, damn, we haven't seen each other. What's going on? He's like, oh, no, I'm busy, man. It's responsibilities. I'm like, what does that even mean? You feel me? I didn't come down on him because I know brothers are, everything is just not serious about them. Like, I'm also a man. I'm taking care of business. I'm standing on business. But I have time. But he's been that type of brother, like to just lie about things. I don't have time when he clearly has time. But I'm at the level in my life where I could have been cut him off. But what I'm gonna choose to do is play it not serious. Like, let him make the excuses. Let him think that I'm not up on game, or whatever, you're busy, okay, so be it. And just let ourselves drift further and further, if you feel me. And that's what I mean by not taking people seriously. Like, there's a lot of people who do so-called friends, especially girls, who just do weird things, and I just let it slide. Like, I'm just okay, whatever now. Like, whatever you choose to say. I have to talk about this. There's this girl who just recently, I didn't ask for it, right? But she gave me her number. But when I had double backed on her, and it wasn't for the reason that her number is not working, right? But when I had double backed on her, she's like, oh, sorry, I gave you the wrong number. And immediately I was like, what game you trying to play? Because it's like, you don't give no one the wrong number. And that's what I'm saying. I didn't ask for it. So, like, I could have had this whole mentality of, I'm quick to cut people off because I'm a serious person, right? So I don't like no games and all of that. But now, like, I played from far. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care how you made the mistake. Okay, whatever. Keep it pushing. And that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of, and like, especially girls, but I can see it's the same with a couple of brothers. But yeah, girls, you know what I'm saying? With this whole texting, they want you to text them. And even when you do text them, they take, how long, like, they busy like that. When I know they ain't busy. And I understand, you feel me? Like, I'm up on games, like, or it's an illusion they want to create that, they want to have the upper hand. And for me, now that I'm at where I'm at in life, if I'm not chasing you, I won't say chasing you, but if I'm not interested in you, right, as a potential partner, and we just friends, like, okay, you can take your days to reply. You know what I'm saying? I'm also gonna keep it like that. Don't take you seriously. Also, me, you hit me up, I take days. I realize you have to do this because otherwise, you find yourself getting invested, and you're not supposed to be, right? So yeah, like that's how now I play the long game. Like, if you wanna, if I text you, take some time. I also take some time. Rather we text like that. You know, most girls, unless they're interested in you, they don't start the conversation. So you use it in your favor. When you want, to start the conversation. But if you don't want to talk to her, you go months without saying anything. Then you come back like it ain't none. And there's nothing she can do because, honestly, she's not willing to start the conversation, even though y'all are friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like, don't take people serious, man. Like, because I'm a receptionist, right? There's this one lady, but it's all a test. Also, how I see it. She came in. I'm like, oh, here, are you here to see the doctor? She's like, where else would I be here? Which is a true statement, right? But the way she put it, she was trying to, kind of look down upon me. But I didn't take it serious. I'm like, nah, whatever, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kept it pushing. Then she still gave me this, I don't know, just like this weird vibe. Like, I just sit back on some, like, you know what? People are weird. People have games they play. Just keep it pushing. Don't take anything serious, right? And this has also worked for me. Like, a lot of people will try test you. Like, this is the one tattoo I have. You won't see it properly, but niggas gon' test what you made of. Won't let it under my skin. Instead of being grinding all day long, I'm trying to put something on my plate. The song is by Kid X. It's called Get Up, right? But yeah, niggas gon' test what you made of. Won't let it under my skin. People gonna try to test you, right? And there's two ways you can react. I've seen it's like you can react emotionally, and it kind of satisfies you, right? To put a homie in his place, to tell a girl off. But then it's kind of also weak at the same time. So what's helped me is not taking anything serious. It's like if you're trying to say something like, I'm Duduzi, you weak. Like, whatever you think, They want, and that statement purposefully, they want to get a reaction out of you because that's an attack on your masculinity. That's an attack on your character, right? Especially I know I'm not weak. But I see things for what they are. So I'm like, okay, now whatever, keep it pushing. But yeah, it's like you have to develop the art of not taking things seriously. When it comes to, this is what I also had to realize, like when it comes to my boss, right? He's a solid brother, right? No problems with him. But like, I felt like in the past he'd say things and they were kind of like, I was taking it personal. Until I developed that, nothing serious. And like, ever since I developed this mindset, or I developed the art, right, as well as a thick skin, like I can see that all he says is nothing serious, right? It's nothing disrespectful. It's just, if you took it personal, you could take it personal. But now that I sit back on some, it's like nothing, right? It's like a smooth relationship. So this is what you have to develop, the art of not taking things serious. Also, one thing I've seen, right? This is a hurtful experience, but people will tell you, like, let's say two friends, right? Friend A will tell you how a certain situation, like, so for example, right? I was with friends, right? Friends, and I had left at a certain time and they went on to do whatever, right? So I'm like, to friend A, Hey, yo, what happened? Friend A tells me, oh, this is what happened, this. Then I go to friend B. I'm like, hey, yo, friend B, what happened? Or matter of fact, friend B just brings it up, right? Because, we talk about certain things. And friend B, they start talking about things that friend A never spoke about because she was, what can I say? She was, not so much of a saint in the situation. So, how friend A told it, right? She told it in such a way as to keep herself clean in my eyes. But how friend B told it, I was like, damn, like that happened? So now it makes me see that, people are, they twisters of events. They just want to present, and especially, I'll speak for myself, right? I'm a believer. People around me know that I live clean, right? I'm still tightening my disciplines, but for the most part, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't sleep around. And I'll just mention those three because that's where I feel like most people are falling. But otherwise, so I keep it clean. I'm pretty much, in my eyes, I don't look at myself as, even though I'm a saint, you know what I'm saying? I just see myself as normal. But because people are living so much in the dark, they want to hide how they really are, if I can say, to present a clean version of themselves to me. And with me, like, I keep it true. Like, I tell people, like, you know what? The flesh has desires, like God tells us in the Bible that walk in the spirit as to not fulfill the lusts of the flesh. So I tell people, like, I have these certain desires, but because I know God, I'm not going to fulfill them. But them, I don't know, like, how they see me, or, like that whole thing that people get condemned when you come around and you're not even trying to, you don't judge them, but because they're living the life they're living. So yeah, they always try to present a version of themselves, right? And I've seen this with multiple friends, like, I'm not close, I won't say with everyone, but with most people, like, I keep it at I'm saying, it's whatever, like, we're not serious, right? So I've seen that, and it's like, for me, it's like, it shows me even more, right? It affirms to me to not trust anyone and just to not take people serious, right? Like, if someone's like, oh, I'm gonna do this with my life, okay, all the best, right? Until they prove it, until our relationship, our friendship grows, then okay, I start taking you serious. Then I let you know, I'm taking you serious. Other than that, don't take people serious. Don't take, especially women, guys, like, don't take women serious. As a brother, like, don't take them serious. Like, just keep it, play, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand why now guys just, I'll see you when I see you type of thing. Even when we're talking, it's like, whatever. You have to, it's like an art you have to develop. Otherwise, you're going to get burnt. And I might just put it like that, right? Love everyone. Forgive everyone. That's what we call to, if you're a believer. As if it be possible, as much as lieth within you, live in peace with all men. That's Romans 12 verse 18, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, just don't get serious with people. Like, you'll be disappointed. Like, whether it be your own family, in my case, right? Family, friends, whoever, man. I keep it at a distance now. It's like, whatever. Even if we're talking, like, you might know me, it's like, I don't invest now, because you only get hurt, right? Unless you show that, okay, this person is standing on business, you can stand on business with them, you feel me? Otherwise, develop the art of not taking things seriously. It's your boy Mduduzi. I've said all I need to say. If you like the video, drop a like, comment anything you want to comment, subscribe if you feel late. I'm out. Peace.